go. What? Oh, I'm hyped and charged. Let's go, Bucks. I'm Amra. This is Amra's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news, live edition. Before I get into it, y'all know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the electrifying content with the people. This team just showed some championship grit and heart just now. We dropped 43 on these fools in the fourth to make sure we send the friends and family at Fiserv Forum home with the win. What? Shout out to Pat Connaughton. He was hooping. Dame Lillard hooping. Giannis 40 ball. I told y'all, you are not going to beat the Bucks if you just have two players. It's not enough. Kyrie and Luka almost went for 40, and they're still caught an L. This team is different now. We told y'all a couple games ago, they're figuring out the formula. No, we still can't stop guards. I know that. Understood. But these are two elite guards that went off on us. And they still lost. They were hitting everything. Tim Hardaway hitting everything. Do you know how nasty of an L this is for the Mavericks? They were having it their way and still lost. We tightened up on the fourth. In the fourth quarter. Fiserv Forum said we refuse for this team to lose tonight. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Bucks Nation. It's on now. Officially. It's on now. The storm is here, y'all. Pat hit some key, man. Hey, shout out to Pat again. He hit some key shots down the stretch. Shout out to Pat. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Shout out to Pat. I'm going to go over these stats real quick in this another Bucks victory. And then we getting right into the chat. Shout out to y'all. Let's go, Bucks. 132 to 125. The Bucks win again. In front of friends and family at Fiserv Forum. I can't stand Grant Williams either. Grant Williams get on my nerve. Grant Williams look like a mechanic. He don't even look like no real hooper. Grant Williams look like a straight mechanic out there. I can't stand Grant Williams. He was hooping 14 points plus 8. Kyrie went off 16 to 29, 39 points, but he was plus 13. Even though Luka had 35, minus 17. Tim Hardaway was hooping 17. They only shot 10 free throws, which was important. They did almost shoot 50% from the field and 34% from three. They only had 12 turnovers. And we just beat these dudes. They didn't play bad. We're just better than we're just better than everyone else. That's the point. The Bucks are just better than everyone else. We got too much. Look how we turned up on these cats in the fourth. 43. Man, listen, man. Y'all better not be worried about these Bucks no more. And I don't want to hear nothing about no old players or no old coaches no more. Because if we had either of that old player or that old coach, we don't win this game. So I don't want to hear nothing about that in the chat. Salute to y'all. Giannis Antetokounmpo. 38 minutes. 18 of 26 from the field. 1 of 3 from three-point line. 3 of 5 from the free throw line. 15 rebounds. 7 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 turnovers, 40 ball. Lopez, 12 points, 2 blocks, 3 rebounds is still crazy. Lopez is wild for the 3 rebounds. He's wild for that 3 rebounds. Dame Lillard, 7 of 18, 4 of 11 from 3, 9 of 10 from the free throw line, 12 assists, 1 turnover, minus 627. Beasley had 7 points in 34 minutes. He was absolutely getting destroyed on defense. I'm not going to even hold y'all. Beasley was getting annihilated on defense. Andre Jackson Jr. didn't score, only played 12 minutes. Bobby P, 11, 7, and 2. No turnovers, plus 7. Cam Payne, hey, we got to start giving Cam Payne some love. He's been very solid these last few games, extremely solid. Pat Connaughton, the man of the hour. 35 minutes of gameplay. 6 of 12 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3, and a lot of those threes were key down the stretch and big shots. Shout out to Pat. 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, plus 22, 16 points. AJ Green kicked in with 8 points in 11 minutes, plus 7. Pat Connaughton had the highest plus minus on either team. Pat Connaughton had the highest plus minus on either team. We got to show love to Pat. We got to show love. I'm going to get in the chat 1 second, y'all. I just want to go over a little of these numbers. They did out-rebound us in the offensive rebounds again, plus 6. We did have more assists. We shot better from the free throw line. We shot more free throws. We shot better from the three-point line. And we shot better from the field. So, yes, we're going to win when we beat you in all major categories. I keep telling y'all, you got 2 people going off against the Bucks. It's not enough, bro. It's not enough. We are deep. We got some real talented people on this team. And when people get cooking, we're hard to beat. Hard to beat, y'all. Hard to beat. Now let's get to this comment section. I'm gonna put the link back in the chat for to join the live. Hold on a second, y'all. Let me put the link to join in a live. So I know my man's gonna call in here in a minute. Shout out, I'm putting the link in the chat right now, y'all, so y'all can join at y'all leisure. All right, let me get through some of these comments. I see all y'all up in here. I see you, Daniel, Mr. Smith, James, Brandon. I see all y'all. I see some new ones in here too. Shout out to the new. I see you, Patricia, Mr. Cool John. I see y'all. Let me get to these comment section. Hey, my boy Daniel. Hey, what's good? Let me. I'm on straight. Yeah. I'm charged. I'm beyond charged. I see you charged pacing at the crib right now, Daniel. Let me tap you in. You over there? Yeah, talk spicy to him. I told him yesterday not to worry about the Mavericks. They talking about they got 2 people. That ain't enough to beat no Bucks. Go ahead, talk to him.
Man, that game was crazy, man. It was like every time the Bucks got close, they just hit 3 here and there. I was like, come on, man, we just need to get 1 stop. And Dane was hooping tonight. I mean, everybody was contributing tonight, and I'm like, man, how can you beat this team if they just move this ball? And then one time I seen they move the ball, and they called timeout. Griffin just let them have it. Move the ball. I don't want none of that crap. And a game like this, because I said yesterday, I said this is the game I was looking forward to, and I knew if they would have brung it tonight, I knew they wouldn't have Middleton, but once they brung it with Dame and Giannis had 40 piece, and he hit that jumper on there, I'm like, man, this team just looked like, okay, we're figuring it out now finally, and now nobody, I don't want to hear nothing about Bruce Brown tonight. I don't want to hear nothing about it. We won the game, came back. I mean, we won this game. I mean,
we showed championship level heart. Let's cut the stuff here. We showed championship level heart tonight. Most teams would have quit after that third quarter. We bit down and punched back and got them up out of here without Middleton. Do y'all not see what this team is doing to people? Without Middleton, we cooked these dudes. Man, listen, man, this team is serious. This team is serious.
I can't wait to the
bro, we serious out here, bro. Serious.
We ain't trading nobody. We don't need to trade nobody. Like, we figured it out. I don't think, like, what else you gonna do? Like, they got let's get shout out to AJ Green. He got the game early too. I love that move.
AJ Green is wet. Hold on, this is a very important stat I forgot to mention. Patricia, thank you. Bench points 46 to 31 was the difference in this game. Our bench was the difference in this game. I was so charged. I was happy about it. Thank you, Patricia. Very important.
Thanks. I already said, I told that's the key. That's the key for us to win a championship. You give everybody involved on the bench. How you can beat them? And then you got Boston that was about 6 players, 30+ minutes. How you gonna sustain that the whole season? We got guys that can, run with like 10 minutes. You want Giannis to get a blow, you want Dang to blow. And I'm telling you, soon as Middleton's off that restriction, he played every game.
I mean, it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah,
Appreciate that,
like
Kenny Mac. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in here. Much appreciated. Just helping the channel grow and helping us get our friends and family network of Bucks Nation a lot larger out here. Shout out. Go ahead,
got
bro.
147 people in here. Get the mics up,
Yeah,
back,
get the
guys.
mics up. Right. Let's get the mics up. Get the
Got you,
mics
bro.
up. Oh,
Man,
I'm so charged. I'm
I am
so
like
charged.
that game. Like it was like back and forth. I was like sitting down, get mad, and get back in there. It was just like it was just still in it. It was like it was never over. It was never done, and it just felt like it felt like Dallas was just trying to hold on, They just couldn't. Oh man, yeah, Kyrie and Luka did their thing. Kyrie, hold on, let me show you something. Let me show you something real quick. So you want to show me your stuff? Let me show you something. Let me show you something real quick.
Hey,
Uh,
the league better. Hey, we putting the league on notice. I told y'all from that last. There we go. There we go. Shout out there. Hey, we putting the league on notice, bro. These last couple games, if they thought we was playing, now they know what we for real. I told y'all it's gonna take about 20 games for us to get this together. It's happening a little sooner than I expected. This shows
hey,
how this team is being dedicated to the cause of winning the championship in this 23-24 season, and it's coming. I'm telling y'all.
we got 2 games. We got 2 games next week. They got 3 games next week. They got Wizards twice, and they got Boston, the heavyweight game for Thanksgiving. So let's get these. Let's try to get these two. I mean, couple games, and then on to the intertaste or wherever that tournament, whatever.
Right. Shout
But
out. Right, man, my
but
man
I ain't
Daniel,
like,
bro. That's why I said something. I'm like, hey, Daniel, you have to tap in because I know you charge just like I'm charged. I see you in the green room too, Chitty. I'm gonna get to you in a minute, bro. Go ahead, Daniel. Go ahead, cook.
my closing statement real quick is this is what we'll be waiting for. They're doing their thing, and I can't wait because it's just like I said. Once Chris Middleton off his minutes restriction, and they can figure out the rebound thing, our time
It's over, bro. It's
over.
over. I don't be talking crazy just to be talking crazy. I've seen it. I know what I'm looking at. And what I'm looking at is a team that's going to win the 23-24 NBA championship. I'm telling y'all. I'm dead serious. I'm dead
Oh,
serious. We on everybody's helmet. Everybody. Shout
yeah,
out.
this man. All right, I'm gonna let you guys
Look,
let's tap in.
yeah, tap
That was
back in a little bit though. Shout out to you. Appreciate you, Daniel.
all right.
All right, bro. Chitty, what's good, bro? Tell me how you feel.
Hey,
Hey.
Amara, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good, bro. I think, Amara, you need to thank me about this whole vision we're seeing about 2023/24 champions, which is
Yeah, hey,
Milwaukee
I
Bucks.
gotta get at you. You've been
I
standing
said
on
it
that
first
for a
year.
minute. Hey, Chitty, you've been standing.
I
Hey,
said
I'm with
last
you.
week first year. Bro, bro, man, Giannis is the greatest player of his generation.
Okay,
That's a fact.
talk about
That's
your
a
Nigerian
fact.
brother. Go ahead, talk. There you go.
Bro, if even if Giannis wasn't Nigerian, right? What he's doing for the league for NBA currently, I don't think there's any superstar. He's actually the way he carries himself is easy to root for him.
Right.
I can tell you that
He's a
for a
good guy. I
fact.
agree with that. It's definitely easy.
He's humble and he's representing that role model to the T. I can tell you that. But basically, I'm
One
seeing
second, Chitty. I just want to mention, hey, Mr. 414, that's an excellent statement. You would think that team would give the Bucks would have given up in a back-to-back, but for them to come back and win against this quality of a team lets you know the mental toughness of this team. Completely agree. Go ahead, Chitty.
I do agree, and this is one thing that my board wasn't doing, which is understanding how like we could have back to backs, and then the next game is a blowout.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't understand how he do how like I can tell you that the 2021 championship we won saved Bud's
Right,
what's the
right.
name coaching career, because the truth is we would have actually let him go in 2021, but I don't think we would have found a great coach like Adrian Griffin
Griffin, yep.
if we had let
It's
him
all about
go
timing.
in that
Everything happened
2021
for a reason, Chitty. I'm just happy
for a
that we
reason.
got the team that we have and the coach is meant to be. and for things to be as rough as they were, and for them to turn around, it lets me know that Adrian Griffin has a lot of mental toughness. Because if I'd have heard all them rumbles, I'd have been kind of shook if I was Griffin. But Griffin has stayed the course and showed why he's a quality coach. You can see the improvements in the team buying into what he wants to do.
Yeah, yeah, I
You know what I'm
do
saying?
agree. I do agree. You see, one thing I want to say is anytime our bench gives us between 40 to 50 points in a
We're gonna
game,
win. Shout out. Hey,
we
you
will
see
win
Chitty
this
coming
game.
with receipts.
Clearly, like
I told y'all
clearly,
this is the most intelligent
clearly.
bus podcast on the internet. Our people coming here with receipts and numbers. Shout out to you. Exactly. We getting 40 plus points from the bench. You ain't gonna beat the Bucks. I see you in there, Mr. Smith. Give me 1 second, bro. Let me finish hollering at Chitty. Go
I
ahead, Chitty.
Yeah, bro. I also want to also add this. You see, how is Giannis not in your top 5 MVP race? Like how? This is criminal, man.
Right.
NBA needs to sort this shit out. Like
Hey,
you
hey,
you
you
denied
know
him
what it
for the
is?
last.
We gotta earn it. We gotta take it. Whatever is not given, you have to take it. That's just what it is.
Yeah,
And us win, and it's
yeah,
early
but
in the year. It's early in the year, Chitty. We're not gonna worry. It's early in the year. Let's just continue making progress. I'm telling you that Finals MVP is worth way more than a regular season MVP. You know what I'm
I
saying?
agree. I agree. And also, I am looking at some things that we need to maybe like look into, which is our rebounds,
Yeah, the
and both
rebounding.
offensive
Yeah,
and
that
defensive.
rebounding is getting kind of
Yeah.
crazy.
We need to sort
Yeah,
we need to
that's
sort
probably our
that
biggest
out.
weakness. I think is
We,
rebounding right now. Is our biggest weakness in my
yeah,
opinion. But Chitty, can you tap back
yeah.
in a minute? It's a whole bunch of people trying to tap in here. I want to get to a little bit of everybody. So give me a minute. Just tap back in a little bit, Chitty.
All right, but
Okay.
Amara, you didn't tell me I should make my last statement though,
Okay. Go
because I
ahead.
thought when I make my last statement,
Okay. Go
it
ahead.
would
Go ahead.
be
No. Go
like,
ahead.
no, no. Let me. I'm just pulling your legs. Let me
Okay.
give.
Okay.
Let
All
me
right.
give room
All
for
right.
others.
Go ahead. All right. Tap back in a
All right.
minute, Chitty. All right, man.
Yeah,
Welcome.
well done, Amara, well
Okay.
done.
All right. My
Well
man.
done,
Go.
well done,
All
well done.
right. Go.
All right.
All right. Let me tap you in there, Mr. Smith. All right.
Was
Hey.
was good.
Hey.
Was good.
Hey. I told them not to
Have,
worry about these cats. They only got two
oh
people.
oh
Without
my gosh!
Middleton.
Can I
Mr.
start off
Smith.
with some
Without
shout outs?
Middleton. Without
Can I
Middleton.
start? Exact. Can I start off with some shout outs? Can I start off with some shout outs, please? Shout out, shout out to these SpongeBob SquarePants Dallas Mavericks fans sitting up there whining about the refs when my guys won the second night of a back-to-back without Chris Middleton and you still lost that game. Shout out to them. Shout out
And
to
your people
Grant.
was hooping. There's no excuses. You got 40 from Kyrie and Luca apiece. And Tim Hardaway was hooping. What
Oh,
else did
bro,
y'all
I'm not.
need to win?
Bro, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. Shout out to Grant Williams sitting there trying to get cute with Giannis like I didn't see that with your little discount round mound of rebound self.
Right. Out there
You a
looking like a
long way from
mechanic.
Boston. You a long way from Boston, bro. Maybe you should just keep it quiet before Giannis loads up another 40 and tells you to take it to the face. Take it to your face.
Right. Giannis is
40
out there.
points. Shout out to Pat Connaughton, who
Yes.
had everybody on his forehead, including myself.
Me
Because I'm not
too.
going to forget that I was on him. And Pat Connaughton, with the most clutch threes that we've seen this season from anybody. One of them things,
Facts.
he didn't even bring it down. He just cocked it back from his head and said, I'm just going to hope that Smith is not watching this game because I know he's cursing me out as I shoot this ball. And it still went in. He said, Smith,
Yeah.
take it to the face. That's what
Hey,
he said.
we gotta get we gotta give props too for Giannis letting Dame facilitate a little more. A lot of those threes that went to Dame, that went to Connaughton were facilitated by Dame.
It was, but that's gonna bring me to a point after
Okay.
I finish with my shout outs, right? Shout out to Andre Jackson with the pass of this year. Did you see the behind the back in the middle of transition pass? Got enough control of himself to make that pass to the 3-point shooter, and this is a rookie. I can't get it. I can't get enough of this dude.
Andre
He's
Jackson
a
Jr. is
rookie.
ready now, but I know that they can't pull the trigger out of loyalty and all of that for the vet. But Jackson Jr. is ready right now, y'all. And by the time
He's a
we get to the playoffs, he's going to be a dog out there. Can you imagine Andre Jackson Jr. with 80 games under his belt? We about to do work in the East. Maxie,
Shout out
you
to
can
Brooke
get it.
Lopez. Shout out to Brooke Lopez back in his defensive player of the year form, swatting everything. The brother looks like King Kong in the last reel of the movie, just swatting planes down left and right. Shout out to that.
He's on this Godzilla. Yeah. I
You
like
shall
it.
not pass. That's what he said. You shall not pass. I know Brooke is not a perfect player. I know he's got his shortcomings,
Right.
many of which I've brought up here. But
Same.
if you
Right.
come in there slacking, not knowing what those weaknesses are and thinking, I'm gonna just take this old man off the okay, you're gonna be on the highlight reel.
Right.
You are gonna get a shout out from me after the game. In fact, shout out
Right.
to you for getting swatted left and right every time you tried to take Brooke Lopez for granted.
Man.
Shout out for Damian Lillard figuring out a way. All right, so let me reword this, right? We were balling right up until halftime, right? We started, I might seem unpopular saying this, but if you don't know me by now, you know I'm going to say it regardless, right? We started off in the third quarter completely lost and devolving back into that original version of ourselves.
Agreed.
Giannis taking on an entire team and everyone else falling out of it.
And you could see it.
And I'm sitting there cursing at the TV, and I'm like, please, guys, what are we doing? We graduated from this. The ball, we were just talking about how lively the ball is and what it does for players, and 3 and 4 passes and hockey assists and all that kind of stuff. That's what was making us special. We're falling back into the same nonsense that we were doing before. Coach Griffin calls a timeout, brings Giannis out of the game, readjusts. What happens at that particular point? We go on a run. When Giannis reasserts himself, he's still aggressive, but he's now aggressive within the offense.
That was one of the best timeouts of the year by Adrian Griffin. That was his best timeout of the year.
That was the timeout of the year because he saw his guy falling back into habits and us falling back into habits as a result. Dude's just watching, and the ball was dying, and the air was just coming right out of the game. I think at that point we were up. We started off the half up by 2, and we were down by 11 after that stretch.
Facts.
Coach Griffin calls a timeout. Giannis, you got to come out of the game, right? Giannis was hyped. You could see he was upset. We get control of the game. They not only insert him back into the game, but they talk to him before he went back into the game. Shout out to Giannis for being the greatest Milwaukee Bucks player that has ever lived, who could have been all ego at this point, but he listened. And when he went back in the game, we won that game. He was still aggressive. You saw that. He did not miss in the fourth quarter. So it's not like he said, I'm just not going to score. No, he scored, but it was within the offense. See, everyone else was eating.
They're believing in each other and listening. That's key to winning. They're listening. But I think the thing that I really wait for you to touch on again is just the bench. The bench was one of the biggest impacts in this game.
I keep going with the shout out. Shout out to Campaign for becoming not just a good shooter, not just a knockdown shooter, not just a good facilitator, but the perfect backup to Damian Lillard because he is making on the money passes. Dimes. He is dropping dimes.
He is playing within his skill set. That's all we're asking players to do. Campaign is not doing anything crazy. He's playing well within his skill set and just executing. I couldn't have asked for a bigger backup point guard to Campaign at this point in time. Campaign is balling.
Shout out to Bobby Portis, who, with all of his weaknesses on defense, is still our best bench player and maybe the best bench player in all of basketball. How has this dude not won the 6th Man of the Year?
That he's always in a running, but he played for the Mill. It's gonna always be hard, bro.
Like key shots. Do you understand? That we were losing this game and have 2 of the best isolation basketball players in the history of basketball that we were facing, and we still beat them
without our third best player. Without our third best player. This is a
Without him.
team.
Without
This
him.
is a team, ladies and gentlemen. We have an actual team.
We fought them dudes.
Right,
We
right.
fought them. We fought
Right,
those dudes.
right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, we went out and got rebounds. You think that's easy? You think for all the people who you think playing back to backs are easy? You think playing back to backs when you got to get on a plane is easy?
Right.
You get into your house at what 12 midnight, 1 o'clock midnight, or whatever. You don't go right to sleep right at that point.
This is
You gotta
championship
like
pedigree.
unload.
Championship
You gotta
pedigree.
unload. That Mavericks team been in Milwaukee, enjoying Milwaukee sights. You guys probably seen. I'm in down here in New Orleans. You guys probably seen them walking
Right.
around or whatever. But they're enjoying Milwaukee barbecue. They're enjoying the sights. They've been chilling. They'd had their feet up, all that rest and relaxation, and you went home with an L to
Right.
the face.
I'm so hyped. Hey, Mr. Smith, I'm so hyped. I wanted you to get yours off right there. I gotta get to these comments, bro. But tap back in it a little bit. It's just so many people. I just want to make sure I get to some of these comments. Hey, tap back in a minute though, Mr. Smith. Shout out to you. But before you tap out, bro, Mr. Smith, tell me, are you feeling a lot more comfortable with our bench? Because I feel like our bench is starting to turn things up now, where they're starting to become the X factor that we always thought they could be.
I'm feeling a lot better about my team. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tap in, but I'm gonna say this real quick because I don't want to dominate. Our team, like I said, the algebra of basketball, the decision making, all of it has increased. There are some moments that got me a little annoyed. Like I said, the way that we started the third quarter, reverting back into old habits, but then we clicked back out of it. We've clicked back out of it. So like the formula, the blueprint is there, and we've already tapped into it and figured it out, and we're playing with confidence. I feel at this point we go toe to toe with anybody.
Fact.
I'm not saying we're gonna beat everyone,
but we going toe to toe.
I didn't know if we had the tools, right? Just the IQ, just the things that I was seeing was just very disappointing, and that has completely evaporated. Look, cotton candy on a day that's raining, like it's just evaporated. My doubts have evaporated. We have the tools. We just did that without Chris Middleton, who has been balling.
Right.
So it's not like Chris Middleton is a zero-sum player this year and shaky and out of shape and making a whole bunch of goofy mistakes. It's been Chris Middleton the last couple of games that he's played that's kept the lead out of reach.
That's a fact.
Everyone's had a place. That's been where Chris Middleton has found himself. Like when the other team might start to figure it out and start to come back, Chris Middleton hit you with a couple.
He's a run stopper. Chris Middleton is a run stopper.
Yeah, man, look, back, game over, game done.
Right? I'm just I'm so charged. Right.
We were playing without that.
Right. Shout out to Mr. Smith. I see you in there, Brandon. Give me a second. Let me shout out to my man. Hey, Mr. Smith. Hey. And we headed in the right direction. We was telling him, be patient. It's coming. We told him the storm was coming. It's almost on land. This storm is almost on land. I'm telling you. It's close.
Just the synergy between Dame and Giannis. And you can see Giannis was like maybe a little, I'm not playing the backseat this game. Like he came out, look, everybody fall back just a little bit. And it almost got out of control.
But we kept it together.
Whatnot. Right, exactly. And that was what gave me confidence, was the fact that it didn't get out of control. And you have a coach who will call a timeout, who will settle things, who will talk to maybe the biggest star in basketball in a way that he's going to listen. And not that Giannis is like an egomaniac. We know that's not the case, right? But there's a reason he's as big as he is. It's because of his confidence. So it's hard to tell someone, look, right now what you're doing may be detrimental to the team as a whole. And he listened and he bought into it, and we won that game. We came back.
This was another game to show coaching where that time up, man, it was huge. I'm so high. All right, Mr. Smith, let me get to the people, bro. Tap out. Hey, I appreciate you. Hey, always a pleasure talking to Mr. Smith. Shout out, sir. Shout out. All right, my man, Mr. Smith. I'm going to get to you in 1 second, Brandon. Let me get to some of these chats real quick. William Johnson said, I said yo to another Bucks win. Y'all was in here worried. It's a back-to-back. They're playing the Dallas Mavericks. It doesn't matter who we're playing. We have the most talent out of anybody in the NBA, period. And when we put it all together, we cooking everybody. Everybody is getting cooked. I'm telling y'all. I've been telling y'all. Mr. Troll said, damn, Pat is proving me wrong. Dude is hitting clutch threes. Dude. Hey, Pat came in clutch. The bench came in clutch, period. This was a team win. A team win. Solomon Jules. Hey, he said, Solomon said, where you go get that turtleneck? Which one? I think I got this. Maybe Zara. I think this is Zara. Zara or Ukes. Website called Zara or Ukes. Appreciate it, bro. Othello Rucker said, Pat showed up tonight. Absolutely. What up, my boy Humilidad down there in Puerto Rico tapping in? Let Dame be Dame. Dame is great, and he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do for this team. Kicking in what he's supposed to. Man, this team is cold, y'all. We just beat a team that was on 100. The Mavericks is on 100. They have no excuses. There's nothing else they could have done to win this game. They just aren't good enough. And at the end of the day, that's what's going to happen to a lot of teams. You might have 1 or 2 stars, but it ain't going to be enough for this team. I'm telling y'all. Valerie O said, hooping. That's it. Eliza said, I don't want to hear anyone. You ain't heard a complaint yet, Eliza. Shout out to Eliza. I see you on here, Keys. King Keys said, hooping. Bro, Keys. Hey, we putting it together. We was just talking in the gym the other day, fam. Like, hey, they turning the corner. They turning the corner. Now they about to up the pistol on people. Now we gonna start doing drive-bys. I'm telling you. We about to up the pistol. Oh, man. Bucks is ready, bro. We ready. Marjan Cron said, Dame time is undefeated, man. With Dame, hey, man. Dame in the fourth is a monster. And Dame was facilitating the fourth. We got to give him credit on that, too. He facilitated a lot of the passes to Pat. I know, I'm just telling y'all now, we can officially dead all of that Bud talk, all Drew talk. That is deaded now. You can see that there's levels now. If you don't see that now, I don't know what else, what more can Dame do? What more can he do? Giz said it's on site for the whole league. I like that, bro. I like that. He said it's on site. I'm on that type of time. Chandra Dad said, and we did it without, man, we whooped them without Chris Middleton. Are y'all understanding what we just did tonight? We didn't have our third best player, and we still got them out of here. We dropped almost 50 on them in the fourth to win a game. In the fourth, that's clutch. Man, listen, y'all better stop playing with the Bucks. King Keith said, yes, sir. Let me tap you in, Brandon. I know you charge. 1 second, bro. Let me get a couple more comments. I got you. Squid said, Giannis played well and showed leadership. Dame played good too, but just a little bit of improvement on defense could have been better. I'm starting to believe in Lillard. Hey, I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you knew and you don't know Squid, this is the most positive comment Squid has given in weeks. Shout out to you, Squid. Shout out. Eliza said, without cash money. Now we got to hear what my man Brandon got to say. Hold on, Brandon. Let me tap you in. Talk your business. What up, bruh? Talk your business. What you feeling today? First, I want you to give props to Pat because you be roasting Pat all the time. We going to give Pat his love. Before you get started, we going to give Pat his love. Go ahead, Brandon. Go ahead.
Well, okay. It's a clutch win. Hey, we are on a rampage. We are on a rampage.
Come
Just
on.
like,
Come
just
on.
like Dragon Ball Z, we are look like Goku and Vegeta.
right. That's how Giannis and Dame is looking now, like Goku and Vegeta. That's exactly what they look like. Finally, they look like Goku and Vegeta. But go ahead. I want you to get to it. You procrastinate. Get to it. Come on, Brandon. Say it. Come on, bro.
Also, shout out to everybody. Hey, Andre Jackson Pat, man, even though he didn't score no point, but
His
hey, we
energy.
started clicking together now.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And
But hey,
also,
no, hold on, Brandon. I like all your shout outs, but we need to get to Pat. You be killing Pat. You gotta give Pat his respect. You not about to do this right now, Brandon. I see what you doing. You gonna peel out, Brandon? Hold on, Brandon. You gonna peel out because you ain't gonna talk about Pat? Now that was wild. You wild for that. I hope you muted yourself. Hey, Brandon, you better call back up in here, bro. You better call back, Brandon. You wild, bro. You better call back. That man didn't want to get Pat his props and he muted out. Come on, bro. That was ill. Oh, that was ill. Hey, Brandon, you gotta tap back in. My boy Gibson tapping in now. Straight for the vibes. Hold on 1 second. That was crazy. Oh, I asked my man Brandon to give Pat his flowers in with the mute. Oh, hey, Brandon, you gonna have to own up to that one, bro. That was wild what you just did, fam. That was super wild. All right, let me tap you in, Gibson. Shout out to the chat. I see all of y'all. I'm gonna get to y'all in a minute. Let me let Gibson tap in real quick. Go ahead, Gibson. What's good? Hey, start it off. Come on.
Peace and blessing from the Bahamas. Peace and blessing.
So tell me how you feel today.
Oh, I feel super excited. I can't complain. I ain't got nothing to say but love. I just bring in love in this chat.
Okay.
Love in the chat.
Hey, like I had asked Brandon, we all been killing Pat. We gotta get Pat his flowers today, Gibson. I'm telling everybody come in that I know be roasted Pat like I have. We gotta get Pat his flowers. Pat was a key reason we won this game today. He had the highest plus minus on any of any player in this game. The highest plus minus was Pat Connaughton on a back-to-back, and he played 30 plus minutes.
I agree. He deserves his flowers. The whole team deserve their flowers. Nah, Bucks Nation. Nah, we looking for the haters in the chat who is calling for Griffin head on a plate. Nah, this man deserves his respect. He deserves his respect, man. Let's don't forget that now, Amber. You remember what I told you? He remind me of Ime Udoka. You remember when Boston was losing and he flipped the switch? That's what Griffin is doing.
And he got receipts. Hey, Gibson coming with receipts because I remember when you said that on the line. It's on one of these lines. We got the receipts. We got the receipts.
So we're starting the show now. Shout out to Mr. Cool. Shout out to B-Shack. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I love it. It was a good game. It looked like a playoff game.
Didn't it? Hey, Fiserv Forum wasn't going to let them lose, bro. Fiserv Forum was turned in that fourth quarter. Fiserv Forum was turned.
I think the thing what I like with Adrian Griffin, when he called that timeout, that was the best thing. He made that adjustment, and we was good to go.
That adjustment was well worth the price of admission. Just to see that and to talk to Giannis, like Mr. Smith and them was saying, yo, that was huge. That was huge. That's the biggest thing besides what Chitty brought up earlier about the bench scoring and all that. And he was saying when we score 40-plus points with the bench, we don't lose. Shout out to Chitty. That's a fact. When our bench is hooping, how are you going to beat the Bucks with the bench hooping? How? We just we just bust their head open without Middleton, a 20-point-a-game scorer. We got them out of there, and they stars played at a high clip. There's no excuses for the Mavericks. They just lost because they're not as good as us. Period. That's what hurts more for them. That's how good we are. A team can play A-level basketball and still lose to the Bucks. And still lose.
Shout out, I love it. And we have to give Griffin his credit. We have to give him his credit. We have to. Because those past couple of games, everybody was bombing on him. Everyone wanted him fired. But you see how God is way? It takes patience and he did it. And now he's proven all the haters. I'm looking for all the haters in the chat. I can't find one who's calling for him.
Hey, because, they're seeing the truth. The truth is in the water. Hey, I see you, B-Shack. I'm going to tap you in a minute, sir. I see you. Let me finish with Gibson. Go ahead, Gibson.
I can hop on and let B-Shack in. I can always call back. Let B-Shack on.
All right, my man. All right. Hey, hold on. We got to do it. Go ahead.
Peace and love.
There you go. Okay. All right, my man. All right, go. There he is. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm just going to tell y'all this is one of the legends in the chat, B-Shack. I just got to give him his intro. I'm gonna fall back. Go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
Bro, this was. I had to sit back for a second and hear what Gibson and Daniel and Mr. Smith had to say because I was like, man, what could I possibly add to this? But man, this was the best, in my opinion, the best game for Giannis and Dame together. In fact, I think I didn't check this, but they possibly played their most minutes on the floor together tonight.
Good point.
Yeah, and Giannis came out strong. I expected him to after having like a little lower than
Right.
normal
Normal.
scoring game last week, but he came out. I mean, the first quarter everything was to the hoop. No bad shots. Later on, I think he started reverting back,
Third
but
quarter.
it didn't get too bad. I love it. He's cut down those 3 pointers. He hit one tonight. Um, but the adjustment I love that Griffin made it was with Dame's minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Now Dame
Let me see what this means.
admitted he went to Griffin and said, "I need play me the whole first quarter because that's how his minute pattern was in Portland where he could get a rhythm. He was coming out too quick. He said he couldn't really get adjusted to the game. So he's playing the whole fourth quarter now. Then he comes out in the second, and it comes back later on. So I think that's helped him a whole lot. I think that's been the pattern the last 3 games. You can kind of see the difference. And the bench, what can we say about the bench? The bench was really, really, really strong. We got balanced scoring. As far as Pat is concerned, I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna let you
35
get to it. I was
minutes.
coming for you. I was about to come for you, B Shack. If you didn't say that, I was quiet. I was about to. We gotta get that man. He saved us tonight, low key.
Listen, Brandon had me cracking up tonight the way he dipped out.
He did that. Why he dip out like that? You see it? Ain't nothing
all,
wrong with his phone. Ain't nothing wrong with his phone. He just dipped
all we
like that.
saw
He
was
didn't
a
want to
black
do.
screen, man. It was a black screen. He went to black, man. Fade to black. But I mean, I think 35 minutes is a little high. I think it's tonight he was rolling, so and he was hitting the shots. He
Right.
was, hitting from, you know, Connaughton's corner. He was doing his thing. And so, I don't mind it, but when he's not producing, I think, he needs to sit. But tonight he earned his minutes. He earned his minutes. He earned it. Ajax didn't score, but he gave
His
us two.
impact. He can impact the game without even scoring. That's what
Did you
makes
see
him a great player.
how he was D'ing up
Yeah,
on Doncic?
Josh. Yeah, he was D'ing up.
Oh, he was
Doncic just
D'ing
got
up.
game. He got real game.
Yeah, yeah. And I think, man, we really are in a place right now. Like you said, the storm is about to come on shore. That resonates with me because I live in South Florida, so
Okay.
we see the storms all the time.
Right.
Um,
Stay safe down there,
and
B Shack. We need you, brother. Go ahead though.
I think, okay, stay focused. Don't look ahead to Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Stay in the pocket.
Right.
This game coming up on Monday, play a strong game. Don't look ahead to Boston, because we keep on this trajectory. We're headed for. I think I was really worried if they were going to be ready by the time they play Boston, but I think they're close.
They're
They're
real
just
close. This
they're
team
just
is
about.
galvanizing in front of us. This team is galvanizing in front of us.
And look at it. And I'm about to get off because I know you got a lot of
It's all
folks
good.
waiting tonight. You've got. I looked at Kyrie tonight. I think Kyrie and Steph are the only point guards offensively that can even match Dame.
Yeah, correct.
I think those two are the only ones with their total skill set
They can match
that can
that.
match Dame. Other than that, ain't no one else got anything for us. And Drew, I hate to do it to you, But here comes Dame
Right, here you
on
go.
Wednesday night. I hate to do it to you. But we coming. So
I wouldn't be surprised if Dame drop a 40 ball on Drew. I would not be surprised if he drop a 40 ball on Drew. I wouldn't be surprised.
he needs to, man. I
Yeah,
think because probably if there's any game that Giannis and Brooke and Chris need to set like 100 screens,
it's that one.
that's the game because you need to make Drew work. Uh, and if they screen, then really they won't have to really worry about Drew.
Right.
So I think we're headed for a great week going into the Thanksgiving holiday. Shout out to Bucks Nation. We on
Man,
the
shout
way.
out to you, B Shaq. Appreciate you tapping in. This was a great
Yes,
win. And
sir.
this is one of those wins where we showed some championship heart or resiliency, like they were saying in the chat. The other game was nice because it was a blowout, but this one showed mental toughness. We were down. We
Oh,
had to show up in the fourth.
listen, one more
Yeah,
thing.
go
A
ahead.
lot of people may not notice. There was a game within the game between Giannis and Jason Kidd. Jason tried to psych Giannis out by backing way off of him,
To try to make him
making
shoot.
him exactly. And Jason. I mean, Giannis still got a lot of love for Jason.
Right.
And I'm not like traditional Bucks fans. I actually have a lot of respect for Jason Kidd's career
Right.
and
Absolutely.
what he's accomplished. I think he's grown as a coach too. We can see the growth, but you can see that he was playing his card of I know him, I
Mm-hmm.
know him psychologically, and trying to. And I think that's why Giannis was kind of in the third quarter, he was kind of unsure because Jason was kind of messing with him. But then we came out of it, and then he hit that when he hit that
Right.
mid range at the
Uh,
end. I said, there you go. And that mid range, his percentage
it's
on the
higher.
mid range
It's
is up
higher.
this year.
Right.
That's what he needed to do. So I'm out, man.
Uh,
I got to get ready for tomorrow.
Okay,
I'm a pastor, so
all right.
tomorrow's
Shout
a
out,
big day
man.
for me.
Good luck tomorrow too, sir. Shout out to you, bro, and the congregation. All right, my man.
Appreciate it.
All right,
Thank
man.
you,
My
sir.
man, B Shaq. Go. Woo! Hey, the chat is cooking. The chat is cooking. Where's my man comment at? This is hard right here. Marcus Little said Cash Money, Dame Dollar, AJ Greenbacks. I like that. And the rest of the Bucks are printing up promissory notes for the league. Wash hands. That's hard. I like that, Marcus Little. That's hard. Contain Force Feet said Bucks aren't crashing the offensive board. That's the only negative thing for the Bucks right now is the offensive boards. Everything else they're doing great. Eliza said, now remember, we can't criticize Brooke, a 35-year-old, for playing mediocre on a back-to-back. He didn't play terrible. I don't think he played terrible, Eliza. Milwaukee Black said, I must give credit when it's due. Coach Griff, I love you played Jackson and AJ early. It will pay off in the playoffs, but Peter Pan gets the game ball. Hey, that's what I said. We fair on this chat, y'all. And when you cooking, we gonna tell you. When you not cooking, we gonna tell you. Pat Connaughton was cooking at the most important times in this game today. Shout out to Project Pat. Shout out to Pat. Joshua said this would be a great final. We'll be in the finals, but the Mavericks won't. We'll definitely be in the finals. The Mavericks won't, though. Sanju Tays, what's good? The fans helped the team come back. Big win. It's getting dark for the league. Sanju Tays, that's why I said before. Fiserv 4 was not going to let the Bucks lose that game. They turned up in the fourth. I'm gonna tell y'all, if y'all ain't been at Fiserv, when the fans stand up and they get to going, that it feels like that Fiserv Forum is about to move. It's that much energy in there. We got one of the best home court advantages in all of the NBA. That I promise you. And I say that because I'm in there a lot. And I'm telling y'all, that in that fourth quarter, when they told these people to stand up and get it cracking, man, Fiserv Forum got the cracking. Shout out for believing in the squad and standing up and supporting it when things looked a little bleak. And shout out to the players for biting down and saying, no, we won't lose to friends and family on the weekend. It's kids here. We ain't about to lose in front of them. It's Friday night. Saturday night. We about to send everybody out and drink responsibly on a good note. Damn, we got them out. Damn, they both scored 40 and still lost. Has that ever happened before? Two dudes scored damn near 40 on the same team and still lose like that? It's crazy. Simeon said, Bucks, yes, sir. Chitty, you know what? That's a fair argument. I know people will talk about Jokic, but that's a fair argument. Shout out to Chitty. And Chitty, I appreciate you bringing them receipts when you tapped in. Always bringing good information, my man Chitty. He's like, not just because he's Nigerian. You see, I tried to slide that in on you, Chitty. I was like, I know you're going to say on the pod that's your man, he's Nigerian. But hey, I respect to you, Chitty. That's my man right there. Othello Rucker said, AJ Green comes in ready. It's crazy. AJ Green is a walking three-pointer. Oh, appreciate the $5 super chat. Let me get to your super chat, bro. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Let me get to that real quick. Hold on. Get to the super chat. BC, what's good? $5 super chat. Appreciate it. Dame and Pat C had chemistry from the Portland days as teammates. PC will continue to hit them shots. One love from Portland, Oregon Bucks. Shout out to you, BC. You always tapping in. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Get to these comments. I see all y'all in here. Man, Bucks Nation is getting lit. See Brandon and them up in here. Patricia, I see y'all. Let's go. Let's get to these comments and get it cracking. Let's get this crack. Let me get to back where great comment, Little Rob. Cam is becoming a Bobby-like spark. I told y'all when we signed campaign, he legit, bro. He legit. Yeah, the deer is coming. Deer's on the loose. Deer's on the loose. B-Shack said Ajax is balling. Ajax impacts the game without even scoring. Ajax is going to be devastating once the fight, like in the playoffs, he's going to be devastating. Mr. Washington said that was an incredible pass. His basketball IQ was off the charts. Jeff Wright said, I said, yo, from my sick bed. Hit that like button, y'all. My man is in here, and I know you got the flu, Jeff. I appreciate you tapping in. Can we get a couple likes for my man, Jeff, being that dedicated to the cause? That man has the flu and is tapped in on the live. Shout out to Jeff. My man. Daniel said, I love Ajax. Absolutely, bro. He the truth. Brenda Word said, comment from last night for Patricia P. Middleton is growing on me, too. Yeah, straight up. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Patricia P had to come. Hey, she came clean. I appreciate that. Hey, Patricia kept it $1. Shout out. D Gibbs, what's good? He said, what's good, Bucks Nation, in my DJ Khaled voice. Another one. You right. Bucks is on these cats' helmet. They on the league helmet. Brenda Word said, Williams and Doncic always complain to give them some cheese with that one. Hey, Luke is the king of complaining. He do that little, my boy ought to be upset with Luke. He always do that smile. I hate when people are passive aggressive like that, smiling when you upset and all that weird stuff. Isaiah Williams said the continuity was crazy tonight. I agree. Eliza coming with them stats. Eliza said, Vidara shut that nonsense down. Big man shot 69% and scored 40. Plus minus doesn't always tell the big picture, buddy. Absolutely agreed. Circle of 5 Force was good. Imagine if Chris is in there too. Him and Dame recognize each other, and tonight show more growth with Giannis and Dame. We're gonna be scary soon. Down to the Celtics as number 1. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mr. 414 said, bring on the Celtics. They can get this work. Them antlers stay sharp. Hit that like button. Yeah, them antlers do stay sharp. I like that. That's hard when people say that. I'm all about that. That's hard. Thumbs up to Cam. Absolutely, Marcus. Absolutely. Vidar said 2 games back to back. All players who played at positive plus minus without one exception. Agree. So that's where Eliza was talking about. Justin Green Bay said, yep, we want. We ain't worried about none of these teams. They all fool. They all about to be a pack. I'm telling y'all, they all about to be a pack. What up, Pam? Pam coming in with the numbers. I keep telling y'all, if you a Bucks fan and you not in here, shame on you. Shame on you. Look at the numbers the people bring. We just don't be in here talking crazy. We come with receipts. Shout out to Pam. Pam said in clutch time. Let me make sure I get your comment. Hold on, Pam. I was gassed real quick. Pam said in clutch time, Bucks have 125 offensive rating, 90.2 defensive rating, 35.2 net rating, and a 111.9 pace and an 83.1 win percentage. Second best clutch team in the NBA. Are you surprised? Shout out to Pam. Look at the receipts. You can see the improvement. You remember the stats you were posting earlier in the year? They weren't this positive, Pam. This team has turned the corner. And now we're about to run over people. We're about to start running over teams. Literally running you over. Shout out to Pam. Second best clutch team in the NBA says a lot. Daniel said, let them Bucks catch the all. We about to start catching bodies, sir. That I assure you. Abadoya said some of you guys are not Bucks fans still complaining about back-to-back. Nobody complaining, Abadoya. No. We're all in good spirits. The only thing we said that would have made perfect is an offensive rebound. That's the only thing. Yeah, I love the sound effects, Brenda. I know I can't help it. I love pressing the buttons. I love it. Pat said, let them hate. I need some salt for his food. That was hard too. Shout out. What up, Carrie? Bucks won, beat Luka and Kyrie. Absolutely. Eliza said Giannis got a bunch of nice assists to Pat, and Pat bricked him. Dame was able to get Pat a couple big ones down the stretch. Absolutely. Those are ones that matter. Those are the ones that matter. Marcus Little said Bucks cashing in debt. Oh yeah, we cashing in a lot. We cashing in a lot. Let me make sure I get to some of these new people. Oh, Green Ranger, I didn't see you, bro. My bad. Shout out to Green Ranger. Not a fan of Pat Connaughton, but he was clutch. Gotta love the backup point guard play from Payne. Bobby was excellent. Our stars are my star. Man, listen. Hey, no. Let's just cut to it. Hey, Giannis and Dame are Goku and Vegeta. That's it. Period. Ain't no other combo like that in the league. Jalen Brown and Tatum. They ain't no Goku and Vegeta. They ain't that. The Bucks got a different gear. The Bucks got a different gear. Do y'all understand? We dropped 40 on these cats in the fourth to come back and win comfortably at the end of this game. Man, this team got championship heart. Do you know what type of mental toughness that take? And you see this team keep hitting ridiculous shots, and you keep coming time, giving work, chopping at this lead, until eventually you break their spear. We broke Dallas. They played as well as they could play, and they still lost. We broke that team. They'll never believe they can beat us. That was we broke them. I'm telling you. Watch what I tell you. King Temp was good. The chemistry is building. I fear we might cook us some leprechauns on Wednesday. I like the spicy talk. I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to beat Boston. And they go, you know what they'll do to try to avoid it being bad as it's going to be? They'll sit Jaylen Brown or Tatum from this game because they see that we on fire right now. Watch what I tell you. Because that's what I would do if I was a coach. I'm about to let y'all come in there and whoop on us with our full assembly. We got to have something to build on or say, hey, well, you weren't playing. That's why we lost. I don't think they'll play everybody. I don't think so. They see that we really running and gunning. They'll do something like that. David Jonas was good. Portis is our mayor. He'll get the 6-man trophy eventually. Agree. He wants it. He said this year that's his goal, to get 6-man a year. Green Ranger said we're missing 2 rotation pieces and a third best player, and we're hanging 130 plus on Western Conference elites when they were well rested on the back end of a back-to-back scary hours. Facts. We missing Crowder, Beauchamp, all time Middleton, and we still hung 130 is wild impressive. Shout out to you. Robert Brooks said this game definitely should have been featured on a game on ESPN. Absolutely. Hey, Eliza, it's happening in front of our eyes. We're watching it. I watched Damiana show some real legitimate chemistry. I agree, Eliza. Shout out. Mark Hale said, let's hit that like button. Appreciate it. Let's hit that like button. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. Y'all know I don't ask for much. Just to hit that like button so we can get this Bucks family as big as we can. Alexander Murray, what's good? Said Dame and Giannis dual dominance tonight. Absolutely. Robert Bruce said, Mr. Cool, who we trade tonight? Oh, Mr. Cool don't want to trade nobody no more. Mr. Cool locked in now. He locked in. Dale Joseph said, Chris finally has a good spot being Alfred. I agree. The least amount of pressure is on Chris. Agreed. Is in the Alfred role. It's his natural position is Alfred, bro. That's his natural position. Valerie O said, timely timeouts by Coach Griffin. We're seeing the growth not only of the chemistry between Dame and Giannis. We're seeing the growth of this of Adrian Griffin as a coach. He's figuring it out. I told y'all they just needed some time to get some chemistry going. Now you see it, and now look what happened. We dropping 130 on teams without our third best player. Who else doing that in the NBA? Lil Rob said Mr. Smith is on it. He always on it. They all on it. B-Shack, Mr. Smith, Brandon, all of them stay on it. Hey, Brandon, hey fam, when you call back in, you gotta pay homage to Pat, bro. That was wild. You exited stage left. I asked you about Pat. He wasn't trying to hear it. I'm out of here, bro. Shout out to Brandon. You was wild for that, bro. You know, the chat gonna be on your helmet about that. You was wild. That was funny as hell, but you was wild. Mr. Cool said, Robert Brooks, actually, we could just get a good on-ball defending guard. We got one, though, Mr. Cool. I think Ajax is a good on-ball defender, and so is Beauchamp. My boy RJ back, always on the live, tapping in from the UK. I know it's late out there, bro. I appreciate you tapping in. It's like 4 a.m. or something like that. I appreciate you tapping in. Hi, Bucks Nation. Let's keep the momentum going. We're looking good, and props to Coach Griff. Let me get your whole comment out. Props to Coach Griff, and Freak Time is starting to form its foundation. Facts. Shout out to you. Gibson said Adrian Griffin is showing people he could coach this team to a championship this year as a first-time head coach. That's what's going to happen. We about to get people up out of here. Oh, what up, homie? What up, Janet MOC? The homie, what's good? Y'all see how Giannis got the ball stole from me. He chased him down and it blocked his shot from heaven to hell. That's great, right? Hey, Giannis motor is crazy. Shout out to you, Janet. RJ Back said Dame and Giannis are the perfect complement to each other. All it takes is trust and time. Facts. Pam said Dame didn't even have a great game either and still won. No, but he played solid. He played solid, though, Pam. I mean, I think he played solid. I mean, 7 of 18. Yeah, the shooting could have been a little better, 4 of 11. But he had 12 assists and only 1 turnover, 27 points. Double-double. That's pretty good. And that's an off game for Dame. Think about that. An off game for Damian Lillard was 27 and 12. That's an off game. Y'all think somebody can do something with these Bucks? You're crazy. You're crazy. Once we put it all together, we bodying everything. WFSO, what's good, bro? Sup, Bucks Nation? Close game tonight. I like the fourth quarter surge. Yeah, that's when you show your heart. Kerry said, go Bucks. Yes, man. Patrick Goins said, let's go Bucks. Absolutely. Jimmy Roller, what's good, fam? Oh, God, you tapped in, my boy Jimmy Roller. Patrick Goins said, nuck if you Bucks. I like that. Hey, y'all might not remember that song. Oh, you got a nuck if you buck. I remember that crime mob. I like that. Shout out to Patrick Goins. Circle Fifth Force. I was happy AJ Green got some time and he did good with some fire. Yeah. Hey, AJ Green is damn near automatic from 3. When he missed, I'd be confused almost. When AJ Green missed a 3, I'm like, how did that happen? He missed? How? AJ Green is damn near automatic from 3. He can be like our young Steve Kerr. Patrick Goins said, thanks for the channel, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Hey, this is a congregation of Bucks fans to just vent and say how they feel about the game and us to chat about it, bro. Yeah, hey, bro. I'm here to help, bro. Shout out to you. Mr. Brooks said, Mr. Cool said, I said Mr. Brooks. That's a great movie if you ever never seen Mr. Brooks. But Mr. Cool said, Robert Brooks, we need to use AJ for now in that role. Agreed. As Deck said, I agree with you, Amber, about Grant Wood. Man, I can't stand Grant Wood. He looked like a mechanic or somebody to make some mean baby back ribs or something like that. Oh, man, I'll bomb on Grant Wood. Man, listen. Mark Hale said, no cash money tonight, and we still went to the bank. I like that. Lil Rob said, yo, they gave Giannis space and he splat. Oh, Giannis got heart. He got heart. Otis said, get that man a hand clap. Justin Gray said, DBZ. Oh, it's always going to be DBZ references in this chat. It's quite a few people that's on the DBZ wave, so it's always going to be some Kakarot talk, Vegeta, Cell Saga, all that going to be popping up. Marcus Little said, The Rock said he smells fear. I do too. I smell fear too for the league because they know what's coming. What up, Brenda? Brenda said, Janet MOC squad just saw that dude damn near did a forward roll on the floor when GA ran him down. Right. Hey, Giannis is a beast. Green Rangers laughed on, is it Gogeta or Vegito? It's Gogeta. Gogeta. Yeah, Gogeta. Goku always got to be, he's a little bit better than Vegeta, so it's always going to be Gogeta. But shout out to you. Okay, let me see this. Dame equals Thor. Giannis equals Tony Stark. Equals that dude with the arrows. Kristen is that dude with the arrows. Shout out to you. Yeah, we gonna get into it. Got a plan. Stan said, yo, fam, what's good? David Jonas said, Brandon ain't having none of that, bro. Brandon dip, bro. Underground Hub said, Giannis broke history today. AB. What up, AB? Good to see you tapped in again, fam. Salute, bro. WFSO laughing out loud. What up, Stacy? What up, Stacy? Shout out. Yeah, my man tapped out. That was crazy how he tapped out. Hey, Brandon, hey, you got to tap back in. You know they're going to be on your helmet, bro. That was so wild. That might have been the wildest thing somebody has done. Hey, you got to get Pat props. He was out. Not Sergio7110 said, not giving Pat. Hold on. Let me get your comment, fam. Sergio7110 said, not giving Pat respect for one game. That dude gets me frustrated every game with his brick. Understood, but let's be happy what he did tonight because he's a big part of why we got this win tonight, bro. My man Johnny, I always see you on Twitter, bro. Always showing love. Respect, bro. Johnny said LOL. Respect, bro. Patricia said Brandon said deuces. Yeah, Brandon was wild. Vidar said Pat is waiting on for his flowers for Brandon. Hey, y'all go get him. I knew y'all was gonna get him. Pat said Brandon said instant transmission. Right. Stacy said, hey, Mr. Cool, hey, Fred, shout out. Hey, Patricia P, peace and love. That's my, hey, I love when Gibson pop on with that. WFSO said, I'm surprised Pat ain't talking trash in the chat tonight. He probably popping some bottles. He had a great game. He probably popping some bottles with the team. Saul Cowley was good. He said Brandon was like, nah, I'm out. Brandon, no, you didn't, Brandon. You didn't get Pat his powers, Brandon. You're not going to do that, bro. Next time you call in, next line, bro, you're going to have to address this. You created controversy in the chat, Brandon. You created controversy. Don Trail Banks said, can't wait for Boston and the Heat. Me either. The link in the chat, Brandon. Underground said, no shout out Squid is crazy. But he at least was positive. That is a real comment right there. Mr. Cool said, shout out to the women on this chat. I need you ladies working for ESPN. They know more than them. I'm going to tell you that Molly, Malika, all them cat. I'll put any of the women in this chat against any of them on ESPN. I'll put 1,000 on them that they know more than them. I'll put 1,000 on them. I'm that confident in the women in this chat. Do y'all not see what they don't just come in here talking? They come in here with statistics. You don't see what Eliza, Patricia, Cynthia, and Brenda, all them do. They coming in here with stats, Stacy. These are women educated in basketball. Shout out to y'all. What? Hey, I told you this Bucks podcast is different over here. Everybody know what they talking about. Some people have issues with coming to terms with players having good games, but besides that, hey, all you getting is we just dropping knowledge over here. Real talk. Let me see here. Lil Rob said, Bench made a 10-point lead in the first without Giannis and Dame. Let's go. Great point. Marcus Little said, shout out to the Bucks defense. Only 6 turnovers and hit 85% of their free throws. Yeah. Mr. Cool said, Bulls came from behind in the fourth quarter to beat Miami Heat. Yeah, because they not us. I'm not worried about, I'm telling y'all should not be worried about these Miamis, these Bostons. I'm telling y'all, we got a lot of firepower on this team, and we not even clicking on all cylinders. You got to understand, a team has to beat the Bucks 4 times in a series. 4. It ain't happening. It's just not. It's not mathematically possible to beat this team 4 times in a series. So y'all don't even got to worry. Just enjoy the process. It'll be ups and downs, but at the end, we'll be raising a banner of Fiserv for him, I assure you. Fletcher 12, what's good? The Heat got beat by the Bulls. You still trying to get Zach? I don't want to talk about no trades right now, Fletcher. I just want to kind of be happy how we playing, but I do like Zach LaVine. Daniel Orr said, peace and love. Yeah, my boy. Eliza said, Dame to Giannis was so good tonight. Dame figuring out. Yeah, he is. Yep. Got a plan stance. So, yep, 38 each. Yep. Pam said, Giannis is the youngest player in NBA history to record 16,000 points, 7,000 rebounds, and 3,000 assists in a career. I was just talking about it. Now look, Pam come in here. Bomb and stat. Shout out to Pam. Another impressive stat about the great Giannis Antetokounmpo. BC says, shout out from Rip City. Great win. Shout out to you, BC. BC said assist from Dame to PC was fire. Agreed. RJ back said always props to the bench. Even Pat was hooping. Mr. Cool said Andre Jackson does the intangibles right. He does the little things. He does the dirty work. All right. Janet MOC said, is Griffin responsible for Dame guarding Luka? Not smart. I don't know if they really had a choice. Marcus Little said, hopefully Pat is starting to hit his stride. I hope so. What up, Francis? You said, yep, I saw that. Yep, with the 16, 7, and 3. Absolutely. Jay Lewis said, just got back home from the electrifying game in downtown Milwaukee. As the great Ice Cube once said, I hate to say it was a good day. Fear the mother loving deer. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me get through a couple more of these comments. I'm gonna get out of here in a minute, y'all. It's getting kind of late. And we got a game coming up soon. I'm so proud of this team, y'all. Y'all should be proud of this team. We've been telling y'all we coming. I've been saying we coming. The thunder is rolling. I told y'all, and the storm is almost on land. When it's on land, there's nothing the league can do. There's already nothing they can do, and we're just figuring it out. But once it hit lands, we're steamrolled. We're gonna start punishing people. I'm telling y'all. Hey, low key, Celtics might be the first team, like the legit team. Like y'all was like, oh, we want to see that we really blow out again. We might get them up out of here. Real talk. B Shack said, appreciate the love, Gibson. Peace and love, bro. Absolutely. Valerie O said, we definitely turned up the energy in 5. So, man, they turned up in the 4. They willed that team. They willed that team to victory. Janet MOC squad said they said it was a ticket sellout. Absolutely. Absolutely. King Temp said Giannis did say he was tired of the disrespect that he was coming, and he is here. He is him. Absolutely. He's tired of it. Mr. Cool, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. Mr. 414 said, Amaran Lion, that energy down at the forum, whenever I'm down here, that Deer District go crazy. Man, it go crazy. We got one of the best home court advantages in the league, period. Got a plan, Stan. Look at more numbers, ladies and gentlemen. We putting up 127 points a game during a win streak. Cooking. I got to get out of here. I got to get something to drink. I don't know. What's up? Give me a second, y'all. I just want to get through these last couple. Saul Kylie said, Giannis PG work in progress. It's game, what, 13? What's the game today? Come on, man. We got 69 more games. Like I said, that number. I like that number, 69. Huh? Damn, you wildin'. Shout out to Saul Kylie, my boy. Get a couple out here. Kerry said, go Bucks. Janet MOC said, Jaylen Brown is presently injured. He gonna stay injured. He don't want to play us. Pam said, Giannis on the team chemistry. He won 4 in a row, so it's getting better. It's a work in progress. It's game, what, 13? Come on, man. We got 69 more games. 69, I like that number. I like that number. It's hilarious. Y'all funny for that. Sherelle said, Jackson and Green 3-point switch. Beautiful. We can't let up. We won't. Shout out to you, Sherelle. Good to see you in the chat. Tony Sohn said, trade Middleton if we can get a good return that can help us. I'm with, and I'm sorry, Middleton lovers. It ain't that many in here. Gary Foster said, great win. Absolutely. Romero Hill said, salute, broski. Great win. Absolutely. Make sure I don't miss nobody before I hop out of here. Yeah, I gotta go get some tea. My throat dry as hell. All that screaming down at the stadium got my whole throat sore. Oh, hold on. Shout out to Dwizdorf, man. My man's Dwizdorf 3. What up, fam? We always chopping it up, me and Dwizdorf. Remember, they didn't have Giannis in the top 10 MVP. That's crazy. Make sure I miss nobody. What up? Hey, Orlando, you're gonna have to tap into live next time, bro. Orlando said, keep the team the way it is. Chemistry is important. Agreed. You got to tap in soon again. Thank you, Patricia. Patricia said, hit that like button, Bucks Nation. If you haven't, please hit the like button. Carrie said, hey, Amber. Hey, Carrie. Saul Callie said, Giannis said that in the post-game interviews. Yeah, he wild for that. But I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. My throat dry as hell. Pause. So shout out to Bucks Nation. Shout out to the best chat on YouTube, the best Bucks chat in the world. And we got people from all over the world in this chat because this is where you need to be. If you're a real Bucks fan, this is where you need to be tapping in after every game. If it's a home game, it's usually 10 o'clock because I'm at the game. Any other time is 9 o'clock, and that's all Central Standard Time. And if you haven't, please hit the like button on the way out. And I told y'all that y'all didn't have to worry about that game today. It was a little closer than I wanted it to be, but I told y'all. We getting ready. We revving up. We about to smoke everything coming. Anything moving, we smoking it. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. Live edition, where we just got discussing the fourth win in a row of the Milwaukee Bucks against the Dallas Mavericks. 132-125, where the Bucks clipped the Dallas Mavericks by scoring 43 in the fourth quarter. Giannis had 40 points as we disposed of the trash that was the Dallas Mavericks. Comment, like, subscribe, share the content. Salute to the Bucks Nation. Hey, friends and family, we growing. Y'all see, it's getting bigger. We growing, y'all. Shout out to Bucks Nation. Let's keep it up. I'll see y'all after the next game. Gone.